In the second of his 8-part series, Formations in Faith, Bishop Richard Lennon emphasized that the church and its teachers need to meet the people where they are in their journey of faith.
Now, as people came forward, no two people are the same. So, some people are at a different place on the journey. We don't all walk at the same speed. Some of us, we mull things over longer. Other people seem to get it quicker. One is not better than the other. It's just the differences of people. We're not judging anyone. That's not what we're about. We're trying to help a person who has an interest to see whether or not it is a genuine interest. And if it isn't, not through deception or anything, the person may well say, this isn't for me. And that's okay. It's not like we give them a bad name and all that. No, it's not for right now.
The bishop said the real focus of RCIA is to allow a person to develop a relationship with Jesus Christ. But to do so, there's a need to spend time to get to know someone. And he described the initial conversations as very important, often including plenty of questions.
They have questions. They really do, because, they've heard some wacky things about Catholics. Now, I'm not that wacky, am I? I'm somewhat normal. Somewhat. I wouldn't push it all the way, but really, people, over the centuries have held some pretty bizarre teachings or thoughts about Catholics. And yet I think one of the thoughts that is articulated in the Roman Empire, I'm proud of, because they couldn't understand these people who wouldn't just throw a little incense at a little fire and there'd be a statue of some pagan god. All you got to do is throw it and you'd walk away. And these people will say, no, that's worshiping a false god. No, I'm not going to do that. We have testimony of 12-year-old girls and boys choosing death rather than do that. And so, people would look at that and say, this is crazy. But the thing they couldn't handle was, look at how they love one another.
The bishop cited the recent Rite of the Elect, which took place at St. John Cathedral, as a strong event bearing witness to a candidate's beliefs in the teachings of the Church and the fact that the individual is chosen to receive the sacraments of initiation. The bishop will continue his Formations in Faith lecture series following the noon Mass on Tuesday, March the 10th.